Hey blues guys and gals, it's been a minute, so I just wanted to pop in to show y'all a couple new guitars. We got this Explorer guitar, unbranded, but she's got these beautiful stainless steel frets. You can see those. I have not polished these. This has come right out of the box. I've tuned this up. We've also got this one here, and it has on the 12th fret, 120th anniversary for whatever that means to you. Also stainless steel frets. Just beautiful, beautiful frets on these guitars. We were going to do a sound demo. I'm so excited to show you all the sound difference between these two. We're going to compare them, see if they got any guts to them, you know, compared to a branded guitar. Let's see what these guitars have to give. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to plug in my Eddie Van Halen 5150 and give it a little rip here. See how these sound, folks. Give me a second to plug in. We're not going to do any edits in this video, so just stick along with me or track ahead. Skip forward to the parts in the video that you want to see. Don't click off. Please subscribe for more if you want more reviews. We got all kinds of guitar reviews, tone chasing, guitar amplifier reviews, unboxings. This is one of our unboxings. Unfortunately, I did not unbox this on video today, so I took my first chance to play these for the first time for y'all. We haven't heard these yet, okay? This is my first time hearing how these sound. I'm super excited. I got high hopes for the both of these. While tuning these up, I can say they feel absolutely supreme. Nothing about this guitar screams anything less than Gibson, even though there is no Gibson logo on the headstock there. It just screams quality. There's not much errors on this guitar. Get a close-up at everything real quick before I continue. The gold hardware is just beautiful on this. The only reason this looks scratched is because there's still the plastic on there. We're going to plug in the amplifier, folks. Like I said, no editing. Get some sound demos here. Alright. So, blues guys and gals, thanks for joining me on the live lately. I really appreciate it. I wanted y'all to know that we are really starting to grow on this channel finally. The past month, we've had about the same amounts of subscribers that I got in my first year on YouTube, just in this past month alone. So, I mean, things are finally starting to move along here. And I just wanted to show y'all, go back to my roots of where Blue Sky started, you know. We ain't about no fancy guitars, fancy equipment. We trying to make the best of what we have here, sometimes with the budget gear. Totally unbranded, you know? So let's see what these guitars have to offer. We're just going to let it rip with the sound demo here. Oh man, that's some good sounding hot pickups there. That is some hot sounding hot pickups. So I'm just starting to figure out how these controls work, folks. I'm not sure if this is standard regulations for how Explorers work. If not, let me know in the comments. But how I'm figuring so far is middle knob is volume, master volume. Or maybe that's volume for this pickup. Let's switch pickups. Let's see what happens over here if this changes the volume. We figured it out, folks, okay? So this is how it works if you are interested in Explorers and how they work. Okay, we figured it out. When it's in the up position, which is on the neck pickup, this is the volume control. When it's in the down position, this is the volume control. When it's in the middle, we can kind of tone blend them. And then this is the master tone here, right here. That's a beautiful, I love that about this. I've owned one Explorer before. I made a review on it on my channel. If you're into Explorers, go check out the Epiphone Prophecy. I made a beautiful review about the Epiphone Prophecy. It had an ebony fretboard, and I don't think it had the stainless steel frets like this one. It might have, but I'm really loving these stainless steel frets, folks. I can't believe that I haven't even had to shine this up yet, and these frets are just looking like that out of the box. Out of the box. And they're ball ends too. Get a close up on those ball ends. Can you see, folks? Just trust me, they're ball end frets. They're kind of like they're not jumbo frets, they're a little bit low, but it allows for lower action, so that is something I enjoy. The tuners are unbranded as well as the guitar. There's nothing special on the tuners there. We just got regular tuners, so we'll see how those hold up. But that's one of the cheaper investments if we want to upgrade the tuners in the future. So we heard how this one sounds. Let's see how the next one sounds, folks. Let's plug it in, you know what I mean? I liked how that one sounded. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we like to keep it cool on this channel, you know what I mean? We don't talk about religion, politics, gender preference, sexual preference. As you know, I'm just the guitar review dude. And that's how it is. We're about to show you how this guitar sounds, folks. Switching over to the Red Explorer. This one, once again, those beautiful stainless steel frets on there. What else can I say besides play it for you, and you'll decide for me. Wow, okay, let me see something here. Interesting placement for the jack, right? Because you can't, well, I guess you can kind of lean it up on your leg. Yeah, it works. This one's starting to scream on me. This guitar is starting to scream on me, which tells me the pickups might be wound a little bit hotter in this one. Let's see how it sounds. I'm excited. We're on the bridge pickup, because that's kind of where I live. Should be in tune. I just tuned them up before the video. This one kind of feels like home, folks. I'm not gonna lie. This one feels like home. The action on this one is just perfect. It's cut perfect at the nut. Don't get me wrong. The other one is absolutely great too. But I'm just saying, I feel like this one feels like home to me. It's got that beautiful low action. I don't even feel like I need to adjust this out of the box, which is driving me bonkers. Like it's a no-name. Technically, shouldn't this need a lot of work, folks? Apparently not. All the frets are playing perfect. We got no high-seated frets. We got no flaws in the paintwork and anything going on here in the electronics. Everything is just pristine. So this is definitely not like a return guitar. Sometimes people will make review videos and they'll say that they got a crappy guitar and it was a refund guitar or something like that. This is not the case here. This is pristine. And it starts screaming before I even play. Let it ring out. Watch. Just wants to scream. I know he wants to scream. Turn up the gain and let it scream or what? Oh, there we go. Oh, she's screaming. Might be a little bit out of tune, but that's because these pickups are still adjusting. Or sorry, not the pickups, the strings are still adjusting, because like I said, this is first impressions out of the box. I kind of want to go back to that one. We got a few minutes, right, folks? You got 2 more minutes to hang out with Blues Guy. I hope you're enjoying your day, having a good concoction of whatever your favorite beverage is, your favorite Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, whatever floats your boat, and maybe your coffee and some munchies, you know what I mean? Hang out with Blues Guy. I got lots more content. We got lots more content. We're steady pumping out quality reviews, okay? Not so steady to the point where I'm every day on here, because I only hop on YouTube when I'm excited about something I have to show you folks, okay? And I was excited today to hear the difference of the sound quality between these two guitars, just to see if there's any nuances. Now what I want you to do, folks, is go back in the videos, go back in this video and tell me in the comments which guitar ended up sounding better in your opinion. Was there any difference, or do they sound the exact same? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll run it back with this one, and then we'll play that one once again just to get a final comparison, this time on the neck pickup. This one's starting to squeal a bit too, which is good. I love that high gain velocity. Look at the beauty of this thing. Isn't that a beautiful guitar? Tell me that's not a beautiful guitar. Oh, damn, not too muddy. Not too muddy like you'd expect. Some people always expect the unbranded or the cheaper guitars. They always say that the neck pickup sounds muddy, right? But that's not always the case. Did y'all know? Well, my guitar nerds know this, but for y'all beginners, you know, much respect to my beginners. I honor everyone that loves music in every form, regardless of how skilled you are. But some people don't know this. The pickup height, when you raise or lower these pickups, there's little screws here, right? On each side. That can make the biggest difference impact on your sound. So if you're not getting the sound you want, you can fiddle around and lower these pickups or raise them and get a little bit of a different tone before you have to think about swapping out pickups. I have explained this on previous videos, but for my newcomers coming in, you know what I mean? Listen up, I'm giving away free game here. So now we're hitting on the neck pickup again. We're just gonna rock out one time, just show you how it sounds. I'm excited. We ran it out of tune. It's out of tune because, like I said, we hopped on here first thing right out of the box. But hey, folks, if we're thinking from an out of the box perspective and not looking for perfection, these are 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10, regardless of the no name on the headstock. Y'all see this right now? No name on the headstock. Quality all around. Can you find an imperfection in this? Leave a comment down below if you can find an imperfection, because I don't think you can, honestly. Let me know if you can find an imperfection in this no-name guitar here. By the way, the only reason this looks dirty is because the plastic is still on it, same as the pickguard. I am thinking my favorite, if I had to do a final conclusion in this video, the nut is set a little bit more lower on this guitar, so it plays with lower action up at the nut. Which at this one, all you need is some nut files, and you can lower the action on that. Okay, that is not that big of a deal. The one benefit of this one is everything. The action's a little bit higher, but everything is just ringing out perfectly clear. Pickups wise and tone wise, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all to decide. Let me know in the comments which one is the clear winner here. You can let me know looks wise or sound wise or both. What do y'all think? Is the red one the winner or the brown one the winner? Who won the contest today in the Battle of the Explorers? That's what we're going to call this video, the Battle of the Unknown Explorers. The Battle of the Unknown Explorers. Wow. Check me out one time, folks. One more time on the back side. Can you find an imperfection? Can you find an imperfection? Let me know in the comments. You gotta love that neck through design. I love that neck through design on these. You see that? There's no bolts. There's no bolt on. A lot of the cheaper guitars, I don't want to name drop, but there's some cheaper brands that will have the bolt on neck at the back. And the true guitar nerds out there know that you're getting the most sustain out of your guitar when it's a set neck or a neck through, straight from the guitar to the body with no bolts in between. Okay, so we're talking maximum sustain, maximum clarity, and maximum gain. Like everything you want in one package. These are just amazing, amazing guitars, right? And I'm so happy, yo. After this is all said and done, the main thing I'm happy about, I wasn't expecting these to play like $1,000,000, you know? I'm happy they work. Everything is functional on these from A to Z. The input jack is solid. The switch is solid. The knobs turn nicely. Everything is smooth. The hardware is clean. Look at that one more time. Straight out of the box. Very, very, very clean hardware. The frets are just amazing. There's not a speck of dust on the fretboard. And it's got no name on the headstock. So just make sure, folks, you give your no-name brands a chance once in a while. This is Blues Guy telling y'all that you don't have to always spend $1,000,000 to sound like $1,000,000. All right? And y'all have a good one. It's been great to hang out with you again. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.